What up, fellow agents? PurePrime here. We finally got a vendor that's worth traveling for. Yes, guys, Contractors Gloves and the Baker's Dozen. Are you ready? Let's go! What up, guys? Welcome back to another Division 2 video. Thank you for clicking my content. Really appreciate it. It's been a few days that I dropped some content, had some things to do this last weekend, and today I'm gonna show you what Cassie sells and what you can buy in the rest of the week. So let's see, guys, because Cassie will sell us some great stuff this week. Finally, look at this, guys, the Baker's Dozen. Everybody knows it, the named M1A. But perfect lucky shot on there. We got 10% rifle damage, 11% critical hit damage and 7.7% reload speed. It's still not the best M1A to find, but if you're still looking for it, pick this up, guys. And in my opinion, roll that reload speed away for damage out of cover or damage to armor, damage to health, whatever you like to roll on there. Then, yes, guys, we can pick up Contractors Gloves. 8% damage to armor, that's always on there. And then almost a max cap of skill repair of 19.9%. And then you can roll your weapon damage up to that 15%. So this is a pretty nice one, especially for the solo players. Because, yeah, you want that repair skill a little bit on your build to keep yourself alive. Then we got the shield splinter again, 11% assault rifle damage, 15% health damage and 8% critical hit damage. And of course that perfect optimist on there. And this is a pretty decent roll as well. You could roll that assault rifle higher if you're down for that critical hit damage. Or of course that critical hit damage away from some target out of cover or damage to health, just like I mentioned with the Baker's Dozen. Then we got a few other things that I'm not particularly fond of, or yeah, not the special gear is not that great. You know, the hardwire we can just craft. This is a pretty decent one, but I would love to have some weapon damage higher, or at least the attribute that is a max roll. It's only one attribute that we have to roll, so it's not that difficult to find one max cap, or the core attribute, or the normal attribute then of course. And then let's see, police M4, not that great. 1886, very nice roll, but again, go for the M1A or something like that for a rifle, because this has a mag of 5. Of course it hits hard, 552k total damage, but you know, the M1A is better way to go, guys, better way to go. Then pretty decent, 8.3% skill damage, 14.8k health and a little over 100k armor. And then of course safeguard on there. But then we got the so-called knee pads. This is pretty decent roll, around 60% of all the attributes, 9.5% weapon damage, 9.6% critical hit damage and 11% weapon handling. Of course roll that weapon handling away and you're Gucci. Then we got a 4.3% critical hit chance mod, and that's pretty decent. Don't get me wrong, I found a lot better, around 5.7, 5.8, 5.6. And yeah, I think the first or the second attribute, or the first or second firearms mod that I picked up was 5% critical hit chance. So you can pick it up in the open world. But if you're not that lucky, just like I am, you can pick it up right now and it's 4.5k to buy it. And then we got the 4% shield health. It's pretty decent as well. It's very nice. I think my highest is 4.5 that I found. So this is a pretty decent buy if you're still looking for it. But guys, let's go over to the other vendors. or other vendors. We're going to the clan vendor again, because the only thing that we can buy in the rest of the vendors, or yeah, what's in my opinion the only thing that you should buy, is the 4 stinger charges at the campus. And the rest is just straight trash, guys. My bad, but I'm not gonna take you there. I'm not gonna haul you another 4-5 minutes to show you that we can't buy anything at the other vendors. So guys, just believe me that you don't want to go to the other vendors, guys. It's not worth it. Not worth it in my opinion. But we're traveling to the White House and let's see what the clan vendor sells us. Because that's pretty decent. Just like every week they sell pretty decent stuff. Or yeah, the clan vendor sells pretty decent stuff. So let's see what he or she sells us today. Let's freaking go. Clan 27th of 30. Don't forget that, guys. First thing is the lightning rod. Forget about it, just leave it there. Then we got a 125k armor and 15.5k health on the True Patriot vest. Then 9.5% weapon damage and 14.6k health on ongoing directive holster. 15k health at 8.2% weapon damage for the negotiator's mask. And then yeah, it's a pretty decent vector roll, guys. Pretty decent vector roll. Only roll that headshot damage away, or maybe another talent. But this is pretty decent. 11% SMG damage bonus and 15% critical hit chance. So that's a very nice core attribute roll. Then we got the AUG, not worth it in my opinion, just like the MP7. It hits way harder than the Vector, but the Vector has around 350, oh my bad, 250 RPM higher. So that Vector will still hit harder, even though this damage is higher, guys. And then the rest, yeah, you could go for the Sasuke glass cannon vest, 13.2% weapon damage, 10% weapon handling and 13.1% repair skills, and then of course with glass cannon on there. But I would love to have the attributes a little bit higher and something different, you know, because we already need to use that blue mod. I would love to change that blue mod into a red mod, for example. But yeah, it's a decent buy, but then roll that weapon handling away for some critical hit chance or critical hit damage, whatever you need on your build. But still, it's a decent roll, but I rather go for Providence or something like that for glass cannon. Then we got the 4.3% critical hit chance. You can buy another one critical hit chance, pretty decent. 16% incoming repairs, and that's a very nice one. I think the highest I found was a max cap of 20, but that was the only one. The rest is around 16, 17 or 18%. So this is a pretty nice buy if you're still looking for that incoming repair. Then we got another critical hit damage mod of 9.6%. It's not that great, but again, if you're still looking for it, pick it up, guys, pick it up. Just like the 4.1% holstered regeneration for the shield. It's not that high, but it's a decent one, guys. It's a decent one. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I showed you Cassie, I showed you the clan vendor 27 till 30, and then of course we can pick up the 4 stinger charges at the campus, and the rest is just straight trash, guys. My bad of telling you this, but yeah, it is. If there's something else you can buy, or in my opinion you should travel for, I will let you know. But for today, guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button, and of course the notification bell. PurePrime out.